We are set for basketball with first place in the ACC on the line. Federico jumping center against P.J. Hall, and it's the Tigers.
I didn't even know that's a color. Regalia?
Regalia. And of course the Panthers in their home whites. P.J. Hall found the senior for the throwdown.
A substantial advantage on the glass, especially in the offensive boards.
Panthers are on the board thanks to the triple from Jamarius Burton.
Shot clock.
Down to 6. Galloway this time finds the range. He is on the board. And he's not the only one in the country. There are 9 guys 25 years or older playing college basketball. There's some of that old school game we're looking forward to from Blake Hinson. He's another third stop guy, a couple of years at Ole Miss. Then the last 2, as you said, at Iowa State, where he did not play for the Cyclones. There's Nelly Cummings. As his pass deflected. He's coming off a marvelous game in the win over Virginia. 8 assists to 0 turnovers. And his recovery sets up Hinson for 3 more. This doesn't happen every day, but maybe we had a glimpse at the end of last regular season when Clemson won its last 4 regular season ACC games. Chase Hunter with a turnaround. The freshman guard Josh Beadle, who has come into the game. This is the redshirt freshman. Into Shefflin, who goes to work along the baseline and lays it in.
An above-the-rim athlete, Doug, but he certainly has good footwork.
Beadle, tough pass, threading the needle. It's another layup for Shefflin. Hunter turns the corner, pulls up, and he gets a friendly roll here at the Pitt. Blake wasn't so much wanting to deal with the physicality of football. He likes being the tough guy in basketball, but in football he said, you know what, I'll let other people play that. Although I'll tell you what, as P.J. Hall scores inside for Clemson.
Well, at shoot-around, Brad Brownell was telling R.J., said, look, you've got to play without knocking people to the floor. He's got a pretty good football bloodline, too.
Draws Pitt back to within a half a dozen. Godfrey lost it on the way up. Nicely done defensively by Guillermo Diaz-Graham. Burton for 3. Got it! Hunter Tyson answers with a triple and quiets the crowd.
You know, Federico is back in the game. It was a good idea to go into the paint with him on the bench, but he brings shot blocking. Keep shooting those jump shots, guys.
P.J. Hall goes to the jump hook, and the length of Federico was no problem.
Slow starts, check that off. Really good start. And the second one was poor defensive rebounding. They've been great so far.
Hall slipped the screen and then the reverse to avoid Federico. P.J. Hall, a top 50 recruit coming out of Dorman High School, looking to lead Clemson to a 5-0 start. Rising up, Hinson got 3 more. Shefflin. Good ball movement. Clemson's been very well attached and now on 12 made field goals, Tim.
Take a little half of a breath, just relax and shoot it like it's practice.
Be shot ready and take it in rhythm. Here's Elliott. Well, you know that young man from going way back. And again, the Tigers are playing without Alex Hemingway. Their sharpshooting guard who is out with a foot injury. Ellie Cummings now with 4 points. Cummings steps back for the tie. He's got it. First tie since 8-8. A very good shooting team. Pitt enjoying its first lead. Now it's up to 3 on the straight line drive by Burton.
Would love to see a 2-for-1 opportunity for Clemson if they go quick.
I always wish they did that more in college like they do in the NBA. Foul, they say, on the floor as Hunter Tyson tried to dunk.
He lost it. And how can that not be a bucket?
How can it not be a bucket and a shooting foul? It should be an and 1 here.
I think that maybe they called it on the...
Chase Hunter puts up the 3 ball. It's no good. Galloway with the putback no, and soaring in is the freshman R.J. Godfrey. 5 seconds left in the half. Elliott with the dribble, gives it up. The shot beats the buzzer and goes through for Pittsburgh.
They get better as the game goes on.
And in both of those games, they were down by as many as 9 points in the second half against ranked opponents. before coming back to win those games. Playing from 2 points up now.
One of the underrated skills that I've come to appreciate watching Clemson in person is they're very good at contesting shots.
Chase Hunter. Because my dad hasn't played me since I was 16, because dad knows what's coming. His dad's no fool.
Don't dunk on your dad. Jason Tatum and Luka Doncic.
There's another one of the older folks, experienced players in this game.
I just wonder about the conversations when they were growing up at the dinner table, breaking down, trapping defenses and diamond press.
Federico. There's Middlebrooks, 5 minutes into the second half. Federico gets a piece. Middlebrooks again, and he's going to have a chance for three. Jamarius Burton off the jack step. 3 to shoot. Hinson with the contested 3. No problem. My goodness, even with Hunter Tyson right in his grill. Clemson has done its best work in the paint for this very good perimeter shooting team. And finding the range is Josh Beadle after he missed a couple in the first half. He says, don't forget about me. Cummings finds some space. That's a nice looking shot. That is a veteran. 4th in the ACC in assist to turnover, nearly 2.5 to 1. Brevin Galloway turns down the shot, finds Hunter Tyson for 3.
Do you think these guys even know that Pitt used to play in the Big East?
The players know. Even though they are older, I mean, it's been a decade, more than a decade since Pitt was in the Big East and since Jamie Dixon had it rolling. From the seat of his pants, Burton gets the rebound and now is begging for the ball back.
He should have shot it.
Cummings picks up another assist on the 3 ball from Guillermo.
The big mismatch in this game is that Clemson struggles on the defensive glass, and Pitt is a killer in the offensive rebound department.
Yeah, outside of Hunter Tyson, who's averaging 10 rebounds per game. Burton going to try to work on P.J. Hall. Back out to Elliott spotting it, and he buries the triple.
Did you ever think at the beginning of the year you'd hear a crowd like this in the Peterson?
No. Great burst by Jamarius Burton. He suffered a torn ACL way back in 2016 when he was in high school. At that point, a lot of the high major recruitment went away. A chance for 3 for P.J. Hall. Hall hands it off. Hunter spins into the lane, goes back to his left, and banks it home. Clemson back within 2. Freshman Chauncey Wiggins has come into the game for Clemson. In they go to Hall against a double team. Federico blocks the first attempt. Now to the freshman, Wiggins, with a huge shot off the window to tie things up.
You get a little bit tired at the end of the game. Maybe Pitt will break down and give you an open shot.
It's been a quiet second half for Hunter Tyson. This is Galloway.
A great shot blocking team, but the charge acts exactly the same as a block.
Hall. In and out, everything but the bucket. Clemson on a 9-0 run after having gone over 5 minutes without a field goal. Burton, tough shot. Over Hall. 71-71. Chase Hunter draws to contact and scores over Nike Savandi.
And see if you can get a lob opportunity for him.
Here it comes. Federico sets the screen. Burton blocked by Hall. Shot clock at 10. 24 seconds remaining.
The beautiful thing is you want your captain and your leader with the game on the line to be first place in the ACC alone.
Calmly. The Tigers are in the driver's seat. Burton. Now to go. Savandi for 3 with 2 to play. He makes it. Clock stops with 9/10 of a second. If Clemson can inbound it, there's the toss. It's knocked by Savandi into Galloway's hands, and Clemson sits alone atop the Atlantic Coast Conference.